If you have a goal to build muscular strength and definition in your upper body, this is the workout to be doing, because today we are combining a structure that is strength training and muscular hypertrophy all into one. I can't wait for this structure today. I'm really excited about it. So again, it's got a few pieces from both styles of training for strength and hypertrophy. And the structure today is going to be, let me see, how can I start this? So we're gonna have 3 exercises that we're going to repeat 3 times through. But we're gonna separate those in between each round of those 3 exercises that we're going to repeat. We're gonna have 4 exercises that we will not repeat. So with those first exercises that we're gonna repeat, we're working for 60 seconds, resting for 15. This is where the strength structure is coming in. Then we're gonna have more of a hypertrophy with 40 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest for those no repeat exercises. So when we're working with the strength, we're gonna lift heavy weights. When we're lifting for the hypertrophy, we're gonna lift more moderately heavy. So you're gonna need a range today between moderately heavy to heavy. Now, if you only have moderately heavy weights, that is perfectly fine. What you'll do is just increase your speed while we're working those strength exercises. So you will maintain good form, control, but pick up your pace with those moderately heavy to lighter weights. So with that, nope, we need to talk about equipment. I was already talking about equipment, so I was like, but we're gonna talk about equipment. So the only equipment you need today will be your dumbbells, just like I mentioned, moderately heavy to heavy. Optional will be an exercise bench if you have that, because we will do things like chest press, pullovers, skull crushers. So if you wanna be on your bench instead of the mat for that, you can have that out. I'm just gonna be on the mat today. And then, of course, with any upper body, our wrist weights. If you have these and you wanna put these on, I'm gonna do that after our warm up. And with that, let's go ahead and get into our warm up. We're gonna start with arms across, one arm on top, and then the other. We just have a couple non-weighted warm up moves today, and then we're gonna go right into some lighter weights to get ready for our heavy lifts from the beginning. A couple more here. Last 3. Here's 2 and 1. Now we're gonna do wrist circles, big wrist circles one way, then we'll switch them, go the other way. Back directions, switch directions, and switch. Switch again. One more time with that direction. Now just taking the fingertips, gently pulling. So we're warming up through the forearms and the wrists again here. Taking those fingers down, fingers up, fingers down, fingers up, and just gently pulling back on your fingers so you do feel that stretch through the forearm and the wrist. Last 2 and 1. Now other side, taking it back. Sometimes we forget to stretch our wrists and our forearm, but when we do, we're like, oh, that feels really good. That feels warm up, I should say. Last 2 and 1. Now just some light weight. We have 3 exercises. These are gonna be those 3 exercises for strength. We've got shoulder press, row, and chest press. So not too heavy here. I'm gonna go with just 10s here to begin with, but something light, focused on form, soft knees, tuck your hips, and here we go. All the way up, all the way down. Tap the shoulders. So through this warm up here, we are not focused on heavy weight. We are just focused on good form, getting our breathing down. Full range of motion, but starting to warm up a little bit through those muscles so that when we get into it, we can go heavy right from the beginning. Last one, then we're gonna hinge it over. Now bent over row, so back flat, core tight, spine long, and here we go. Squeeze, hold it up, control it down, all the way down, back up, squeeze. Exhale as you come up. Really think about contracting, squeezing those muscles. You can make that weight feel heavier than it is, which really helps in your warm up. 2 more. Here's 2. Now we're gonna bring it to the mat after this one for chest press, and then we're gonna get down to business. So on your bench or on the mat, chest press, and here we go. Up, squeeze those chest muscles. Back down, tap the ground, up and squeeze. If you're on your bench, let those arms come down past that bench. Really deep range of motion there. Stretching the muscles and then squeezing, contracting them, building that muscle. Down, press, exhale. 2 more. Here's 2. And last one. Time to get into it. If you're putting your wrist weights on, you can do that now. If you want to start your watch, you can do that as well. Today, I would use the traditional strength training option on my watch because again, we're going to have more of that classic strength training combined with the hypertrophy. And we're gonna start those same 3 exercises that we just warmed up with. We're gonna do shoulder press for 60, rest for 15, go into bent over row, rest for 15, then finish with chest press before we move on to our hypertrophy rounds. So getting your weights ready, we're gonna start with that shoulder press. Grab those heavy weights and let's do this. So right away for shoulder press, soft knees, tuck those hips under, squeezing your glutes and engaging your core. Dropping down to the bottom, those dumbbells are on the shoulders, and here we go, 60 on. If you've got that heavy weight, taking it nice and slow through your lift, exhale, squeeze, and then bring it down, tap the shoulders. If you've got more moderately heavy weight, pick up your pace a little bit. Get that full extension at the top, but we're not shrugging the shoulders, keeping those shoulders relaxed and down away from your ears with the press. Oh, good. Okay, over halfway. This should be tough right from the get-go. Almost there, 15 seconds to rest after this, then right into bent over row. Here it is, last 3, 2, 1. Rest it out, adjust your weight if you need. We're going into bent over row. I'm gonna try to start heavier than I think I might be able to do for the 60 seconds and then adjust as I need. Back flat, core tight, hinge it over, and here we go. Squeeze, wrap those shoulder blades around, keep the arms in, and then control it down. Let those arms hang long. Back up, squeeze, exhale. Keep that spine long, sticking that chest out in between your arms. Okay, this is good. This is really good. Can you feel those muscles? So we know we got them. And now we're just working to build them. Over halfway. Almost there. Then we have our last strength exercise for this round anyways. Here it is, last 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, bring it to the mat, chest press. Keeping it heavy. Or your bench, if you have that as well. Moving quick into it in 3. Here's 2 and 1. Chest press. All the way up, squeeze those chest muscles, squeeze your armpit egg. Control it down, tap the mat or pass your bench there. Squeeze. Driving those shoulder blades into the ground. Keep your wrists straight. And those dumbbells are coming right at the midline of your chest. Whew. Here we go. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, we get 30 seconds to rest here. So 30 seconds to rest in between those rounds. And now we're gonna start our 4 exercises where we lift moderately heavy. So this is more that muscular definition, that hypertrophy. We have got bottom to top, Arnold press, hammer curls, and then push-ups. So grabbing a weight for bottom to top. 5 seconds out, relax the shoulders. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. And you can see we're hitting all the muscles in the upper body today. The back, the chest, the shoulders, the shoulder complex, I should say, the biceps, and the triceps. Now, when we're lifting moderately heavy, we are picking up our pace a little bit while maintaining good form. We're not swinging the weight. Control it up, bend it in, control it down. Arnold press next. 15 seconds to rest after this. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Gotta get my pair. So Arnold press, palms are gonna be facing you. As always, get a nice solid stance here. Bring those arms up to face you. Breathe, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Keep moving in this one. So not holding too long at the top or at the bottom. We're moving right through it. Breathing as you come up, exhale. Almost there, quick recovery. And then we'll move to the biceps. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, hammer curls next. So with hammer curls, palms are gonna be facing each other. We're gonna keep those arms nice and close to our body. Roll the shoulders down and back. Get that good posture. We go in 3, in 2, and 1. So curl it up, hit the top, squeeze, and down. Now this is more of an isolation exercise in those biceps. So this is a really good chance to squeeze, contract the muscle, and then control it down. So hold it for a second at the top of your curl, and then back down. Almost there, then we have one more exercise in this round. And we'll get 30 seconds to rest again. Last 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds to rest, bring it to the mat. We have got push-ups, knees or toes. You know what I'm gonna say, try to get as many in as you can on your toes. The more you try to do that, the easier I promise it will be. So here we go, long and strong with that body, and let's begin. All the way down, press, exhale. You're pressing that floor away. You're not thinking of pushing up. I know that's what it's called, but think about pushing the floor away. Squeezing that belly button in towards your spine, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the legs. Whew. This is giving you more leverage in that push. It's much easier to press up and away and push that floor away when your body is actively contracted too. Last 3, 2, 1. Yes, 30 seconds. Breathe it out. We're going back to the strength with the shoulder press, the bench over row, and the chest press. So again, this is where that repeat comes into play, only for these strength exercises. Maintain that heavy weight if you can. If you need to adjust from the first round, just listen to your body, do what you can do. Shoulder press, grabbing the weights. We got about 3 seconds, bring them up. Here's 2 and 1. That 30 seconds is flying by. I am loving this structure today. It feels like a no repeat because it's been a while since we've done these exercises. But it's also going by really quick. And by that, I mean the rest timer is really going by quick today. But that's one of the ways that's gonna help with that hypertrophy. Oh, this is feeling so heavy. And as you go through this workout, you will notice how heavy is relative to when you start the workout, to wherever you're at in the workout, to the exercise. Bent over row next in 3. Here's 2. 1. Nice job. Bent over row next. All right. 8 out. Grab your weights. Hinge it over. Bring that chest down about perpendicular to the floor, or parallel, I'm sorry. Here we go. No, please do not do a handstand to do your bent over row. Parallel to the floor. I know we get a little crazy in here sometimes, but we are not gonna get that crazy. Let those arms hang and then bring it up, squeeze. Control it down. Keep those arms close to your body and elbows in. So you don't want to row and flare your elbows up. They're nice and close. Then we control it down. Now this is when it really gets heavy, when you've got about 15 seconds to go. I mean, you are giving it everything you've got. This is where strength training, really happens. Last two. One. Bring it down. Chest press. All right. Here we go. Roll it back. Arms out. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Full range all the way up. Squeeze the chest muscles. Tap the ground. Up and squeeze. Exhale. The good news is you get 30 seconds after this, and then we have 4 new exercises. Almost there. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, 30 seconds. Heavy breathing is happening right now. I'm telling you, when we go heavy, that really gets you working. Your heart rate is up, your breathing rate is up. It's good. It is really good. We're actually gonna bring it down on the ground. We're gonna keep it on the ground. We have skull crushers, then we have wide curls, 2 pullover, and then a close grip chest press. So skull crushers first, grabbing your moderately heavy weight, roll it back, and here we go, 40 on. Remember, only 1 time through these. So really make every rep count with that full range of motion, contracting through the muscles. Keeping that form, so that means just bending at the elbows. Bend at the elbow, and then squeeze through the back of the arm and press up. We're almost there, then we're gonna bring it to stand. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bring it up, wide curls. So with wide bicep curls, those arms are out wide, palms facing away from you. We're gonna bring those elbows in, stand up nice and tall. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Up and squeeze. Control it down. All the way down, now all the way up, squeeze. Really think about that bicep right here and down. We've got about 15 seconds to go. So just so you can start thinking, next we have pullovers. So we'll bring it back to the mat. You can use 1 or 2 dumbbells for that exercise. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, on to pullovers. Rolling it back. I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell for this. Arms up, perpendicular to the floor. And here we go, drop that weight back. 40 on. Tap the ground, pull and squeeze up. Tighten up through the core. I love this one because you get to feel those abs work with that squeeze. Now our abs are working throughout as long as you are keeping those hips tucked when we're doing our standing exercises and just keeping it in the back of your mind that your core is engaged. That will really help to work and bring those core muscles in and activate. So don't forget that throughout, but this one I just love because you can feel it so well. We're gonna keep it down on the mat. Close grip chest press next. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, 2 dumbbells, close grip chest press. That means those arms are gonna be squeezing around the body. This is chest and triceps here. Going in 3, in 2, and 1. So press it up. Now as you come down, bend the elbows, squeeze those arms around your body, and then press back up. As you press, you exhale. Down right here, exhale. Breathing out through the mouth. We get 30 seconds after this to rest, and then we go back to our strength round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 30 seconds. Back to stand for shoulder press. Now, like I said, heavy weight is relative, especially when we get to this last strength round. So if you need to adjust down to make sure you're maintaining form and full range of motion, do that. You will know that it is heavy from the first rep. So 10 seconds, we've got our shoulder press. Hips tucked under, remember, engage that core, soft knees, and here we go. 60 seconds on, last time for each of these strength exercises. And the reason I picked these 3, these are really like the foundation here for the push, the pull. So we've got a push here with the shoulders, focus on shoulders, then pull for the back, hits the biceps a little bit, and then another push for the chest and the triceps with that chest press. And then when we get into the hypertrophy, those exercises still, well, some of them are compound, meaning we're working more than one muscle group at a time in the upper body. Some of them are more isolation, which is really good for that muscular definition. So this is kind of the pattern or the structure we're following today for both that muscular build and the definition. And as you can see, the pair together is a tough one. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, I couldn't even get one more up. That's good. You know you're hitting failure when you're like, that last one, I don't know about it. All right, bent over row, back flat, core tight, hinge it down. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Row it up. Think about sticking that chest out. And then control the weight down, up and squeeze. Still thinking about that core. So your spine is long. You're bringing that belly button in towards your spine. That's gonna help you keep that flat back. We exhale at the top, elbows are in. So again, as you get fatigued, don't let your form start to go. Don't let your elbows flare out. Don't start rounding your back. When that happens, you either take a quick break or you adjust your weight down a little bit. Almost there, and then one final strength exercise. All right, hold it up with me at the top. I know this is gonna be tough. Up and squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, close grip, chest press to finish this strength round. And then we have our 4 hypertrophy sets. Roll it back, chest press in 3, 2, here we go. Wrists are straight, driving those shoulder blades into the mat. Exhale as you come up. Over halfway. Couple more reps now. Here we go. Last 3, 2, and 1. Oh, all right, 30 seconds. Breathe, rest. We are going into rear delt flies. Then we have lateral raise, kickbacks, and reverse grip row. Those are our last and final 4 exercises for the upper body. I gotta drop it to my 10 pounds here for rear delt flies. So here we go, back to that good form. Roll the shoulders back, hinge it down, core engaged. We're gonna fly it up in 3, in 2, and 1. Fly and squeeze. Think about sticking that chest out again, just like in that bent over row. We don't want any round through our back. Neck is staying neutral. Exhale as you come up, soft bend in the elbow. Lateral raise next. 10 out. Last 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Lateral raise now. Another part of our shoulder complex that we're hitting. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Exhale as you come up. This is really helping to round out and define your shoulder. Just wanted to put that out there because when it gets tough, sometimes we're like, remind me why I'm doing this. Please remind me. Last 3, 2, 1. Tricep kickbacks now. So we're gonna go back to that bent over position. Nice long spine, core engaged. Hinging it over. Here we go in 3, arms up high, and we begin. Kick it back, hold it, and in. Now I want you to slow down on this one a little bit to get that hold at the top. And when you are holding at the top, you feel that tricep shaking. Up and squeeze. Exhale as you come up. Good, halfway. Don't swing the weights. Use those arms to lift, hold, and control in. We're almost there. Up, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Final exercise is reverse grip row. So grabbing your dumbbells with that reverse grip row, palms facing away. Again, nice long spine. Here we go. And up. 40 on squeeze. That's the good thing with form. At least every exercise isn't different. Like if you know one way, it's gonna work for the other exercise too. There's very few occasions where our form will vary if we're in a bent over position or a standing position. So at least that helps. Squeeze, wrap those shoulder blades around. And today, we have not really had a chance to directly hit the abs, and I love the pair of upper body and abs. So your challenge today is gonna be for the abs. You will see that pop up on screen. You can grab that finisher, hold it up for 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Oh, that was so good. And as you know, this is our last Tuesday workout. Maybe you're not doing it on Tuesday, but this is the last upper body workout for our program Unstoppable. So congratulations if you have made it this far. Just a couple days to go. If you haven't heard of Unstoppable, you can check that out in the description as well. But if you are finishing up Unstoppable with me in the next few days, make sure after that so you can maintain that consistency to get a monthly calendar. Again, that's down in the description. All the info is down in the description, so always check that out. I always leave a lot of stuff there for you. So thanks again. Abs finisher after this. That'll be over before you know it, and then you have had a full upper body training session today. So thanks again. I love you, and I will see you over at that finisher. Congrats again if you have made it through Unstoppable. Don't forget calendars are out. You can grab those. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon.